welcome back to Civil 3D Pro Tips and Trips webinar for automatic sheet creation. Well, Civil 3D has a tool called Plan and Production where you can automatically create sheets, and also you can manage those sheets in Civil 3D environment. Uh, where you have a long highway like 10 to 15 kilometer, you have to generate a lot of plan and profile sheet or plan and plan sheet or section sheets, and creating those sets is a very tedious task because you have to align all the viewports, you have to put all the information and fill those information, and even the more tedious task is to manage those sheets. Means if anything change, you have to again open each and individual sheets, and you have to do all the settings, you have to change the informations, and this has become all very tedious when you have so many xrefs. Opening file will be also a also take too much time, and to create the sheets also just take your one entire days. So how you can reduce all those hard work into simple work using Civil 3D plan and production tools. So the plan and production tools can be used by both with engineers or even the CAD technician. So even the CAD technician who do not know the Civil 3D very well, they can use this plan production tools, and it's just a one-time setup for the project, and then you can use for as many as seats you want to use. So this is just a one-time setup. Once you do this for the project, and you can use same setting for the different project or as many seats you want to create for that. So let's see how we can create automatic seat in Civil 3D using plan and proxy tools. So as you can see here, I have one highway which is about 4 kilometer long, and I have to create sheets A1 in A1 template in 1 in 1000 scale. So let's see how we can do that. So first thing what you need requirement to create using the Flan and Proxen tool is that you have a DWT file. Well, the DWT file basically is your sheet template where you have a viewports and all the informations. Second thing, you need to have a DST file. Well, the plan and production, you can use DST file. DST file where your all information saved. So if you have to change drawing name, drawing number, you don't have to go in individual file. You can change those using the DST file. So this is also one benefit that you don't need to open the drawing or go through each and every individual drawing to change just for the date or just for the revision number. You can do it just using the DST file, and it happen in all the files. So this is also advantage and can save you a lot of time. So this is why you need to use the plan and process tools. So first let's go and create a DWT file which have your company template. So here I have one basic templates, A1 template. So you can either have this is horizontally or you can have vertically, doesn't matter. You should have one template. Currently it's set up 100 coordinate. Now I have to create a DWT file. For that I'll go to new drawings and just select an AutoCAD template file. So this is basically just AutoCAD file. So now I will set up all the requirement of one template here. Well, what you do when you create the sheet, you will set up first page setup. Well, the page setup is like you are setting your, this is A1 and DWGT PDF, and you set up the CTB or STB and all other information. So first we set up those information. So this is one-time method, one-time process, and it will automatically save in all the files. So what I'll do, I delete this. I create a rectangular 0, 0 and dimension just to show A1 sheet layout. So it's A1 sheet layout is 841 and 594. So this is this. Now I set up my page. I'm in my uh, plot style or the creative PDF that. So go to layout and go to page setup manager. I go to create new one. Let's write down this is A1. Okay. Now I will set all my plot requirement here. So it should be DWG to PDF. And if you have a CTB or STB, you can select here. I'll select a CAD. So if you have to do some plot settings, you can do here. So it will be a 1:1 scale and paper size ISO full bleed A1 and layout size window. So I click this and click this and scale line weight and just say OK. And I will set this as a current. So I'll set current. So this is done. So I set up my page. I'm in the print. So every time I click Control V for the print, it's already there. So I don't have to put the information and do the setting again and again. It will automatically tell all the settings. I mean the drawing size, window and everything. If you go to preview, it will come. So next thing I would need to add my company template here. So either you can do it either with the XREF or you can create a block and you can put over here. So I'll create XREF and I will add attach WWZ, my company template, okay, and okay. So you can see that my complete template has come over here exactly. So again, if I go and click Control P and go to preview, so you can see everything set up. So I don't need to do page setup again and again. So this is done. Next thing what I need to do is to create the viewports for 1 in 1000 scale. So I'll go to here from rectangular and I create a viewport. So this is viewport used by Civil 3D. So I click this. If I go inside and close this, done. Let's do up to this. And if I go to the properties, let's set up it as a 1000 scale. So from here I'll go and set up 1000 scale. Next thing, I will define this as a plan. So you always, when you create Dwt file, you have to define this whether it's a plan and profile. So if you are creating any plan and plan sheet, so it's both has to be plan. And if you are creating plan and profile sheet, it's one is the plan. Now I'll copy this and create another one to set up accordingly. So this size you can fit accordingly your requirement. You can minimize it, maximize it. Okay, so this is it. Profile. So it should be 1000 scale, and it should be a profile. So once you're done, once you set up scale and everything, you lock this. Okay, this is done. So I set up my viewport. Next thing I need to set up my north arrow. So it's also advantage here that your north arrow will rotate accordingly automatically as per your alignment. So if you set up, go from here and select the north arrow as per your requirement. You can add your own north arrow as well. So select this. I already selected my viewport. Let's say again, I select my plan viewport, go to my north arrow, select this. Now place it here. Now this is dynamic block, so you can uh, change the scales. So I go to zoom it and just drag this as per my requirement. Okay, let's little bit smaller. Done. So this north arrow will rotate automatically as per your alignment. So this is done. So I set up my viewport. I set up my north arrow. Next thing I need to set up over here. So let's see what information you got over here. So here the standard name, project name, title, and everything. Then your company logo. and client name. So company logo and client name you can do in your own company template. So basically it's a xref. So anything you can put over here, it will automatically come on the xref. So this is also advantage in case you have to later on change some company logo or client name or something, you can do it in your xref files. So you don't need to go individual files, you can change xref and it will be automatically applied to the all files. Next thing I have here, notes and the lesions. So for the notes and lesion, I also advise you to create a new file and you can set up this xref over here. So what I can do for my particular project, I'll set up a new file for the notes and lesions. Again, go to blank AutoCAD template. Okay, and I'll set up this far away. So I go this and set up this far away so it wouldn't come on my plan and profile drawings. Okay, so I'll set this away and let's see how much space we have here. So if I check, this will be 150 by 60. So let's go over here and create something. So I'll again create rectangular. This will be my base point and the dimension will be 150 by 60. Done. And click enter. Okay. And I will call mtext and this will be my notes. And I will copy this and create similar for my lesions. So I'm doing it that in case if anything I have to change in the notes and lesion, I can do over here and it will automatically update in my all the files. So I don't have to go individually and update it. And I'll save this as a notes and lesion file. Now you have to extract this here. So I go to my model and I extract this in my template file. Notes and lesion, okay, done it. And I will create one more viewport for this. So I'll go again rectangular, select my viewports. Okay, so you can see it comes over here. Select your scale 1:1. Okay, and just select it accordingly. Okay, so this is for my notes and I'll copy this same and just drag it for my lesions. Okay, and I'll turn this off both. Go to property. Here I don't need to assign anything. It's just display lock. Yes, done. Okay, so anything I will change notes and legend over here, it will be automatically updated in all the files. So this is done. My basic template is fixed. I have set up the viewport, set up the north arrow, set up the nodes and lesions, and all other things. The next thing I need to set up is all the information, and for that I have to create a DST file. But the DST file where you save all this information. So you don't need to go each and every file to change this. You will do everything in the Dht file and it will automatically update in your all the sheets. So once I done this, I would go and save as a DWT. So I select from here DWT, go to my project folder and call it A1 Civil 3D template. Save this and save. So once I've done this, I'll just close this files. Okay. So now I need to put all this information, and so for that I'll create a DHT file. So for that I have to open sheet set manager. So you can open sheet set manager by command SSM. You can go from here, home tab, from palette, you can open that sheet set manager. So once you do this, you need to create a new sheet set manager for your particular project. I'm going to use existing drawing. Let's call this project X. You have to give some name. Okay, you have to store this in your own project folder. Go to next. So you can browse templates, and I go to I'll do this in the next step. So just create, done. So you can see the project X is open. Next thing, I will import my template here. So I'll go and go to the properties, and for the seed creation, I'll change this to the my template. So I'll go over here, and here I'll go to my folder and select my DWT template. Okay, layout one. Okay, and okay. So done it. Now let's open that template. So I'll call this new sheets. Just give any number and title. Oh, and save. Okay, and let's open now. So you can see now this file is using my template. All the things here. Now to use put all this information in my DWT file. This project X is a DWT. If I go in my folder, you can see here is a project X and is a DWT file. So I'll say all this information in my DWT file. So first thing is the project name. So what I can do, I go to here, create an M text, set up here, and from here I go to field. In field I'll select sheet set, and from sheet set I'll use current sheet project name. So here you can see there are two sheets, one is current sheet and one is current sheet set. So the project name will be similar for all the sheets. So that's why I'm using sheet set. So I'll go and select current sheet set project name. You can select uppercase, lowercase, or whatever. Uppercase, okay. This is done. So now you can see this right now is test SS. So how you can put the information here. So for that, what you need to do, you only need to go in your project X, go to the property, and here you can change the project name. So this is my state highway XXX phase 1 project. So I call here, click OK, and now just regenerate it, and you can see the name. You can edit the text style and everything. So if I could again select this, okay, and edit this. So if I want this to be 5 meter and text style will be okay. This I need this bold, 5. Okay, I want the color something like this. So anything you can do changes to that as per your requirement. Okay, and you can set up this. So now if you anytime you want to change your project name or something has come up, phase 2, phase 3, what you need to do, you need to go over here and you need to change over this property, and it will automatically change in your and every seats. If you have 15, 20 seat, it will be changed in all the seat by just putting the things over here. So if I go and put phase 2, okay, and regenerate this, it will be changed. Okay. So this how simple. So I put my project name. Next thing is drawing title. So drawing title, well, this will be a plan and profile drawing. So again, going to the M text. Let's say create here and go to again field. And here I'll select current seat subset. Okay. So right now there's no value over here. So I will add those how you can change this value. I will show you later. So current set will come later and it will show plan and profile. Next thing I want the chain A. So the plan and profile and from chain A so and so. So I'll do this by field again. Go to my current sheet title, plan and profile. So right now it's a plan and profile. This is my title, but later on it will be from chainage to chainage. So it will be show plan and profile from and from chainage. I will show you how you can do that. So right now this is the value. I'll change the title case. I'll change the text size to 3.5. My color will be this and should be bold. Okay, let's change the style. So I just randomly changing this. You can set up as per your requirement. So this is done. See title and everything. Next thing is a drawing number. So drawing number are the different from every suite. As per the ISO requirement, you should have your company name, then the project number, and then XXX. So let's create those. I'm going to again M text and create this. Go to the field and for a seat title, I'm going to create go and current seat descriptions. So you can set up from here, but this will be set up in each and every seat. So I don't want to do this. I want it to particular seat. So that's why I'm not using current seat set. I'm using current sheet. So in current sheet, uppercase, okay. So right now here is nothing. So what I go and go to project X and go to property and description. I will write down XXX, YYY, ZZZ, DDD, OOO. So whatever your drawing name, how you put as per the ISO requirement, and click OK, regenerate it. You can see it's not here because it's for particular drawing name. So for that I have to go over here and the change description. XX, YYY, ZZZ, and DDD slash whatever the number. And if I regenerate this, this will come. So for that better, what I can do, I can put few values which are common for the each and every file as a seed set, and the few value which can change for the particular file as a seed. So if I delete it, again go to create and text. Create here, go to the fill and current seed set description. So I'll choose this. You can see X X D D D D Y Y. So these are my common letter, and then I'll choose another field. Oh, sorry, for the current seat description. Okay. So if I go in current sheet, I'll just change the name. Whether it's this seat is 001 or 005 or whatever, you can do that. Okay. And if I reload this, you can do. Okay. So you can change your drawing number accordingly as per your project requirement, your company name, your folder, whether it's a highway or whether it's a plan and profile. So whatever you have to provide the drawing name accordingly, you can do that. So this is done. Next thing is the date. So for that, again, I'm going to the M text here and go to the field. Now here for the date, I'll go to the all and select my plot date. So whenever I plot this, at which date it will be take this. So either you can take this plot date, or you can take any other date, like a save date, wherever you file saving this, you're plotting that and you're creating that, you can see it. You can also, like, wherever you're changing seat, you can select those date as well. So if I go sheet values, so you can revision date as well, you can take. So right now I will take as s- save date. Okay, and I will take as April 21. So whenever I'll file saving, that day I will take. So today is April 21, so it will take that day. Okay, so this is April month and it will take this date. So whenever I'll save this, it will be take that day. Next thing is the scale. So I'll go and text and the scale. Again, go to here, go to the field. From here, plot scale. You can see 1 in 1000. Okay, so this is for the plan profile. This is horizontal take scale. So you can write over here one scale is horizontal. Now if I have to add a vertical scale, how can I add this? So again, go to M text field. So for the vertical text, we could add a value differently. So for that, I'm going to project X, go to properties, and I will add custom properties because the vertical will not be the everywhere. As for the plan and profile only, so I'll go to add and call it the vertical scale. Now it's for the entire sheet or the particular sheet. I'll say entire sheet, and let's say 1 in 250 or whatever the scale will be. So you can always edit this values. This is done and click OK. You can see it's come over here. Click OK, and now go to the M text like this. Go to the field and go to the seat set. Now if you go on seat set custom, you can see the vertical scale. So you can click this, it will become over here. So you can change that vertical scale anytime you wish. You can write vertical again of it. Done. Next thing is sheet number. So again, this time I'll just copy this. What I can do, I'll right click and go to the edit field options and go to the seat set and the current seat number. Okay, 1. And for the total sheet, I again create a custom value. So this is one off. Again, I go to project text, properties, and create one more custom value. Total number of sheet, let's say now is 15. So this is also for entire sheet. Done. Okay, okay. And here you can add another field. Go to current sheet set customs and you can see total number of sheet. Click OK and you can see the value has come. Okay, same for the drawing size. So I'll just copy these values. Okay, and just double click, right click this, edit field, drawing size. So paper size. Okay, let's find all and the plot size. Sorry, plotscale.com. Okay, this is page setup. So it will be a A1 drawing. Okay, done. So you have to choose the plot setup for this. This is my A1, and for revision number again go to field, sorry, edit field, go to the sheet sets and choose the revision number, click OK. So now right now it's a dash dash. You can change this anytime. Sheet set. So these values are done from here and here. These two will come from X-ray. These two values will come from X-ray plan and nodes and lesions. And from here, let's just copy this value again. So my reason will be here and the copy. Date will be here. Now the comments. And for other things, I will add the custom value. Again, SSM. Go to here, create custom properties. Edit custom properties. So I will add few more custom property. Drawn by 6x. And it will be for whether you can see for all the sheets or you can set for the particular sheet or set for the all sheet. So that's why I use sheet set. Again, drawn by, then check by, all this y, okay, and then approved by, and call it z. Okay, other, and okay, and okay. Just copy this. And just edit my field value. Go to sheet set and current sheet set custom. You can see all the values here. Check by, so you can see y. Sorry, it will be drawn by. Okay, so x6 and go to field, sheet set customs, and drawn by, check by. Okay, and last is approved by. So go to sheet set customs and approved by Georgia. So this comes. One thing over here is pending is comments. So whether this is submitting for the first time, for submission, for checking, or whatever you comments you want to write. So current sheet set. You can write either in create a custom category or you can write in the descriptions. So I'll create a custom, sorry, whether you go, let's create a custom value for this. So if you don't find anything, you can always create a custom value. And I will set this as comments, whether it's the first submissions or for the checkings or whatever. So I'll call it as a draft submission for the entire key, and from here we'll edit field. So these are the values where you every time you have to change this. So go to the customs and you can see the comments. Okay, and it's done. We'll just set up. So you've done all the setups. Now you've done completely. You set up the viewport scales, north arrow. You set up the nodes and legions, and all the values are done. So this is the first part you have done. You have set up your DWT and DST. Now once you've done this, I will save these files as my DWT. So once you add all those data and link with the DST, you set up again and you will replace this again. So this is done. Now I'll delete the remove from here. Once you've done this, you can remove. Okay. So this is just project X and this is my A1 template. I'll close this. Now next thing is to go in my plan and profile and create the view form, which I'm going to show you in our next webinar. So this is the first webinar where you can see create a DWT and DST file which has all your setting to use the plan and production tools. So thank you. Thanks for watching this. And we'll talk again. If you have any question, just write it down.